Hey, it's your boy Ron Big Black Garrett. I just posted something on Instagram and I wanted to make sure that I did a little bit longer video on it. Let me get this camera right. Y'all know how my daughter talks about me. But it's dealing with, I really said the abortion thing, and this is not about abortion. Chill out for just a second. Take a deep breath. It's about hypocrisy. And I use this issue because it's such a hot button issue, but I'm using it to explain and expose the hypocrisy in people. And that hypocrisy is that when we talk about abortion, what's the mantra that's used? It's used, it's my health, it's my body. But these same people that will say that when trying to protect the rights of abortion, hey, whatever it is, this is not about that. I'm just using it as an explanation. Let me make that clear for the goofballs that's going to get on here and try to say something else. I use hot button topics to prove hypocritical points. So get used to it. But these same people that will say it's a woman's right, it's a woman's choice to have an abortion, it's her body. Or let's just even break it down to a smaller point to say it's my health, it's my choice. No one should be messing with my health choice rights and all these other things. These same people will get up and vilify someone for making a health choice to keto, a health choice to paleo, a health choice to eliminate sugar, a health choice to go from veganism to a ketogenic diet or to a carnivore diet, or to go from keto to a carnivore diet. We have that within the keto community. Bunch of goofballs. You know, you've went down the road and had people vilify you for going keto, and now you're going to go vilify someone for changing and going carnivore? How goofy is that? Leave the people alone. You should know better. It's the same thing that I tell Christians. You shouldn't be, the Bible is clear about not, for us not to vilify people who are not faith-filled people. Yet we do it as Christians, which runs so many people away from the church because they see us doing the same sins as the world is doing when we're supposed to know better. So I use that, and I'm using that to point out hypocrisy. It's not about Christianity, folks. It's about pointing out hypocrisy and exposing it to ensure that we can get to the truth. And the truth is that people are hypocrites. So my thing to you, person who's watching this, is to quit listening to them. It's your body. It's your health. You the one that are going to die if you continue doing that other stuff. You're the one that's going to lose that foot if you continue to eat the carbs and you're diabetic. You're the one that's going to have the heart attack if you continue to eat the way you're eating. You're the one that's going to continue to have inflammation and all these other issues if you continue to use seed oils to cook with. You're going to have unhealthy cells if you don't use a saturated fats instead of the monounsaturated and all these other crap fats, fake fats. You're the one that's going to have to deal with that stuff. So while I'm exposing and pointing out hypocrisy, I'm trying to tell you and lead you down the road to quit giving a rip what anybody ever else thinks about your health. You know, I'm saying what I say today because it needs to be said. But in the end, if you would quit listening to them and tell them like I do, hey, look, I love my mother-in-law, my wife, but I don't trust them with my health. I trust them somewhat, but they will tell you, even within my household here, I question everything. I question what a food is cooked with. I want to know the preparation techniques. I check out every package they buy. I don't let packages get thrown out in my house if I'm going to eat it. And that's my wife. My wife is keto too. But she's made some mistakes in the past with stuff. As soon as I ate it, I knew it wasn't right. She'll tell you that. That's what I love about her. She's honest about her mistakes. The last few months, she's really gotten better about that. It's just because we get into this way of living that's just like just riding, and we don't pay attention to what we're putting in our mouths and our bodies. And so you have to be careful. You have to be the author and finisher of what you're going to do and how you're going to live if you're non-Christian. If you're a Christian, You have to be the author. You have to allow God to be the author and finisher of your faith. But He gives you the wisdom to make decisions for your health. He didn't tell you have to have the authority to let other people tell you what to eat. That's ridiculous. And the same goes if you're non-Christian. No one should be telling you what to eat. And you need to quit giving a rip what people think. You know, if all the things that are gonna happen to you, what they say is gonna happen to you happens, then well, it's your decision. They didn't say anything when your butt was 150 pounds overweight. I didn't have people telling me when I was 150 pounds overweight, oh, you don't need to eat that donut. Oh, you don't need to eat that. They were giving me food. They were giving me food, helping me to eat, taking me out to restaurants, watching me tear up the buffet. Yet, many of these same people, now that I've lost 100-something pounds, oh man, that's so unhealthy. Now, mind you, I'm sharing my blood work with them. They're slim and healthy. My blood work at 51 is better than they are, and some of them are 30. I'm healthier now at 51, according to my blood work, according to my lab test, except for the damage that was done that may or may not be reversible. There's some damage that was done by high sugar. That's why I'm trying to get you to get off that thing now. Even you people that are healthy, 30-something, 20-something, hey, don't be 51 and hurting. I mean, I look pretty good for a 51-year-old, but there's areas of my life that may not be reversed because I did so much damage from the time I was 20 years old to 30 years old. And that's listening to other people. And hey, I'm not a person that's going to sit up here and be hypocritical. I gave the same stupid, dumb advice that I learned from the medical community and from the bodybuilding community and the powerlifting community. So I'm not being a hypocrite here. I'm calling myself out for what I've said in the past too. So let's just make sure that we understand that the hypocrisy is strong, but you don't have to let it rule your life. You know, I'm speaking to the persons that are out here screwing with people about when they make a change to go ketogenic or paleo or whatever. Hey, cut it out. If you didn't give a rip to say anything when they were 150 pounds overweight or sitting up there shoving crap food into their mouth, then just keep your mouth shut now. They're putting good food in their mouth and taking care of their health. For you, again, I say, stop it. Stop allowing people to come into your life and make decisions that are going to affect your health, not their health. Stop it. They don't have a right to tell you what to do. Let's all get together and as a community, every time someone gets on and they say anything about, oh, someone said this, someone that, hey, look, let's not coddle them. Say, hey, stop listening to other people. Every time I'm on social media, that's what I tell them. I don't get on there and coddle people. I am nurturing at times, and I'm an encourager. That's my nature. But I don't coddle people. I will tell you in a heartbeat to stop listening to other people. And some people get offended. I don't care. You can either whine about being offended all the time, or you can do something about it. And I try to live my life to where I do things. I'm not going to sit around and wait for someone else to do for me what I can do for myself. God has given me great abilities. If I sat around and waited for fire to come down from heaven, I'd never get nothing done. I wouldn't be able to cook no meat. It may or may not come down, but God said, hey, there's a lighter in your hand. Why don't you use a lighter to light the wood? Cook your own meat, son. I gave you the ability to do it. Now, that's me as a Christian. If you're Muslim, whatever, then use whatever reference you want to use. But that's the reference I use because I'm a Christian. And it's applicable to whether you're non-Christian or not. So that's me getting off on a rant. You will see those from time to time. And if you don't like it, there's the door. Because I'm continuing to do it. If I get 1 view or 1,000,000 views, I'm still going to behave the same because it's your boy. And I've lived long enough to be able to do what I think is right. Do what I believe is right according to my faith. And I'm going to say what I feel like needs to be said because it's going to help somebody. Every video I put up here has helped someone. So, hey, I love you. Stop letting hypocrites run your life. Stop being hypocritical if you're being hypocritical. And I just pray that you have a good day today. Hey, I love you. God bless you. Peace.